Hello, everyone. My name is Emma, and I'll be your host today. In the age of digital transformation, we find ourselves surrounded by groundbreaking technologies. In particular, the rise of artificial intelligence, or AI, as we commonly know it, has been nothing short of extraordinary. The excitement around AI is at an all-time high, as its potential seems endless. But let's face it, keeping up with the rapid pace of AI developments can be, quite frankly, overwhelming. The constant barrage of new tools, technologies, and concepts leaves many of us wondering, how do we make sense of it all? How do we apply it to our day-to-day tasks effectively? And more importantly, are our jobs at risk? That's precisely why we're here today. Today, we'll explore how AI is reshaping job roles and creating exciting opportunities. In addition, we will also be discussing the essential AI adoption roadmap that every forward-thinking organization should follow. Ready? Let's dive in. I would like to introduce Shadi Bana, the Chief Empowerment Officer at Potential.com.
Hello, everyone. Good to connect, and thanks for joining us. Hello from Amsterdam today. So it's a very exciting topic. I'm not sure if any of you have attended any of our sessions before on AI. Can I see in the chat your feedback if you have? And like Rosaba said, we'll be opening up the chat in the end or the mics in the end for discussion. But for now, interact with us on the chat. So let us know if anyone has attended before any of our sessions. Okay. I see most of you are joining us for the first time. So welcome. And hopefully you'll find a lot of great new information and new insights to help you grow. So far, no one has joined before. Excellent. Great. So welcome on board. So we're going to talk today, as Emma said, about how to empower you, how to help you increase your productivity, and basically 10x your productivity with the help of AI. In our term, AI, we refer to AI as augmented intelligence, not artificial intelligence. It is artificial, but once we align it with us as humans, that's where we can augment our own intelligence, and that's where we can get the best return on engaging with the AI. So what we're going to do today is go through that theme and show you some practical tools that you can use and a program that we've launched that you can join if you'd like to get access to a lot of insights, resources, tools. So the first part, next couple of minutes, I'm going to take you through the background of our thinking and how we developed what we call an AI roadmap for companies and individuals to jump on board. And then my colleagues will be taking you through some of the examples and demos so that you see live in action how we can put some of these AI tools to help us increase our productivity. So let's start and let's look into the future. What is the thing that we can predict in the future? Can you start chatting, telling me on chat? What do you think is the thing that we can predict in the future? Let's see your chats. We need to be quick so we don't spend any time. Yes. So Salam is saying anything that's driven by data. Juan Carlos is saying tech innovation and evolution. Okay. What else? What can we predict from the future? Core decision trends, Nadir. Interesting. Well, these are possibilities and they could come up, and I'm sure others would have other information. When you respond, I suggest send your responses to everyone so everyone can see you, especially in these kind of questions. When we ask, it'll be good that you all brainstorm together. So any other suggestions? the one thing that we can really determine is going to happen for sure, 100%, is change. Everything else is debatable. We might not exist tomorrow, and we live in a crazy world, as is the case in the past couple of days and, past period. So the only thing we can really determine, and the only thing that has happened over and over again throughout history, is change. The kind of change differs, the pace of change differs. A lot of predictions that were predicted in the past didn't come true. A lot of other predictions basically were, we've done a lot more than what we actually thought that we could do in some areas. But the only thing that is always constant when we look into the future is change. Change is always going to happen. Now, the next question to you is, who do you think survives in this atmosphere of change and continuous change? Is it the strongest or the fastest? Again, let's see your responses and respond to everyone if you can. Diana says the fastest. Salam says both. Sending us. What do you mean, Salam, by both? Nadir says both. Juan Carlos says both. So everyone that says both, I want you to specify exactly what you mean. Portia says everything will be integrated into mainframe and change of control. Fastest. Ahmad, Abdulaziz, fastest. Inas, strongest. Well, I still haven't seen someone who's really caught it. Some of you said both, but both means something. Being fast only is not enough. Being strong only is not enough. Therefore, both. That's what Salam is specifying or elaborating on. Hassan says nimble. So the closest to this was Hassan. Nimble and agile, he said. The most adaptable to change are the ones that survive. So it's not the strongest or the fastest. And you can see here, this turtle actually has been around since the days of the dinosaur. It's not fast, it's not strong, but it just adapted over time, all through these different changes, and is still around. And that's something we need to be conscious of. It's not, today, and we've seen this in the business world a lot of companies that were the strongest at one point lost out. So something like BlackBerry, there's a nice movie I suggest everyone watches, just to show how these guys were at their peak at one stage, but they didn't adapt. And even though they controlled most of the mobiles in the world, they basically are nearly non-existent. It's a really tragic story, but this happens over and over again when it comes to businesses. So it's not if you're the strongest, and sometimes if you're the fastest as well, you might be fast, you come quickly into the market, you do something, you succeed, but then if you don't really adapt to changing habits, you also lose out. Many examples of that as well. So adaptability is the key. And now in this age of AI development, this is the only thing we can really depend on. We have to adapt to make use of AI. Now, there's a lot of people who talk about the challenges of AI, the risks, they're worried about what AI can do to us. But all of those are things we need to be careful about, we need to be conscious about, we need to take into account. But there is no way to survive and thrive if we don't adapt to this evolving world. And technology will always progress. Even if one country slows it down, other countries will continue to develop it. So there's no holding back. This is going to go all the way. And I will tell you, my personal view is that you've got AI and Bitcoin are two big changes coming to the world. And it's very important that you develop yourselves in both of these areas and you harness the opportunities in both of these areas, especially as they overlap. So today's session is about AI. We're going to do other programs around Bitcoin in the future. But these are really two big trends that will help take us forward and are essential for adapting and surviving. So we're going to ask you a poll. So Emma's going to come back and...
Hello again. It's time for another poll. So please answer the poll that has just been opened.
Let's hear from you on the poll. Okay, can everyone see it? All right. We're gonna wrap up the poll in a bit. And the results are somewhat evenly split. So I'm not sure if everyone can see the results, but a bit of an extra, you could say more people are unprepared versus somewhat prepared, or nearly equally divided between prepared, somewhat prepared on one side and unprepared on the other side. So this is your opportunity to get prepared. You really need to, like we said, leverage the opportunities that are coming and make the most out of them. What if you can increase your productivity by 10x? How would you see that? Is that something you would like, or you'd aim for, or would be interesting for you? Increasing your productivity by 10x. Let me know in the chat. No one seems to be interested in increasing your productivity by 10x. All right, now I see it. Okay. Now I got it. I was just making sure everyone's awake. What if we explore this now? This is not something, when we say increase your productivity by 10x, it's not something that's going to happen in the future. This is something that can happen right now. And anyone that is making use of this, opportunity to increase their productivity by 10x, what's going to happen to them? They're going to be way more ahead of others. And this is now the game and the race. The people that are making use of tools that are available now to help them increase their productivity are going to be ahead when it comes to their jobs, or when it comes to their businesses, or when it comes to their opportunities to get employed, to start businesses, so on. So we're gonna take you through a few examples of things that are available right now to 10x things that you're doing, or that you could progress on. So this is an example of 10x the learning process. So what if we take the best scholars in the world that have come in the past, or that have in the recent period, and we take their thinking and make it available to everyone. So this is an example of Sun Tzu. I don't know if anyone's read The Art of War. It's one of the best strategy books, even though it was written a couple of thousand years ago. And this is Sun Tzu brought back to life. The image has been created by AI. The AI model has taken everything that Sun Tzu has written in the past and synthesized it.
Welcome. My name is Sun Tzu, and I am an ancient Chinese strategist and philosopher. I am here to share some valuable insights about strategy that can help you excel during your career. You might be familiar with my book, The Art of War. Although it might sound like it's only about battles, it's actually about using strategic thinking and planning to overcome any challenges, whether in business or life. One key lesson is the importance of preparation. By understanding your own strengths and the environment you're working in, you can make better decisions and achieve your goals. So, think carefully about your approach, work together with your colleagues, and you'll find a path to success.
So this is an example of how you could use learning to personalize the learning. So we're doing a lot of work around personalization of learning, so that everyone gets there to learn things in the way that is best for them. That each one of us has a different way of learning. So you can now use AI to personalize the learning for the learner. You could also take these experts from that have been in the past and have them interact with them as if they were alive again. This is so powerful when it comes to learning. And you could imagine that anything we want to learn can now be done easier, faster, more efficiently. What about coaching? What about having the opportunity to interact with the mind of Steve Jobs based on everything that is said and written and have them as your personal marketing or product coach that's available to you. So we developed Steve Jobs bot as well, where you could interact with it and get his the virtual assistant, basically his virtual mind, and to guide you around different things. So imagine you having a set of coaches, virtual coaches, that are inspired by the works of the best people that you look up to in each of the fields or each of the areas that you're looking for. So now you can scale coaching so that it becomes something that you can have next to you anytime, 24/7, in any particular topic. And we're going to show you some examples of these bots later on. And for those that are part of one of our programs, the AI Amplify program, will help you create your own bots for your specific needs. But we'll talk about that later. But you can now 10x content as well, producing, of course, blog posts, producing video content, marketing content. So all kinds of the language models have now become totally mature, and you could create all kinds of content from a language perspective in any language in a really, really efficient way, across different disciplines, different styles, etc. At the same time, now you could start to take these models and start to produce from the languages content like videos, like other kinds of campaigns. In this case, for example, comics can now be easily created through AI tools, from the images to the storyline to the actual content that goes inside it. I mean, these are all amazing. So imagine how, what will stop us now from being able to communicate so easily in these different styles. Things that used to take us so long to produce can now be done by teams in a matter of hours or days. Things that would take previously, days to weeks to months to produce. So now you could imagine how these tools are coming to life. Creativity, you've seen a lot of the tools when it comes to creating, whether artistic photos, realistic photos, all of the different styles, any kind of art, whether it's in the form of visual art or even music arts now coming up. All of this can be created very quickly using these AI tools. Branding, especially with the latest release of GPT-4 visual version, you can now take images and tell it to, even drawings that you would put and upload them, and be able to ask it to generate for you different kinds of elements, such as logos, and many other elements. So from any sketch of a website or sketch of a, like in this case, a logo, it can transform it into a visual art. And in the case of, for example, websites, etc., it could transform the visual design you've given it into actual code that you could put to create a website. Campaigns, end-to-end campaigns can now be created using AI tools. This is an example of a campaign that was created by someone on Canva. All through the process, being able to generate different things and be able to translate it and give they started off with the campaign in English, but now this is an example of the end result when it comes to Arabic, turning it all into Arabic, all done in a matter of an hour's time. Amazing kind of things. So there's a lot happening, as some of these examples I showed you, in the AI space. The problem we see is that people are overwhelmed, sometimes confused, sometimes scared of what do they need to do to get into this. And for that reason, what we created in Potential is a 6-step process to get companies and individuals into this AI space to be able to 10x their productivity. And it all starts with the first step, which is basically an upskilling process, where you will need to learn the best ways to engage with various AI models. And you've got many different AI models, many different AI tools that are available to you. Some are free, some are paid, that you can engage with them and get a lot of return from that engagement. So this skilling piece, understanding how to talk to the AI models, what would be the AI models to use, what would be the things to expect and things to be careful of when you're interacting with the AI tools, things like biases, hallucinations, etc. These are problems in AI tools that we need to be wary of. But those are limited compared to the amount of things that you can make use of during the engagement with AI tools. So today we're not going to go through the 6 steps, but what we're going to do is talk more about step number 1, which is the AI Amplify program that we've launched. This is available for everyone. It's a skilling program, and inside it, it basically includes the learning content. It includes different tools, and I'm going to pass it on to my colleagues to take you through samples of what is
Shadi, I think we lost you. Just to make sure, is everyone hearing me?
Yes, Razaba, I think we lost him.
Yes. So now we will be talking about the AI Amplify program. I'll be taking you through the different components of this program and how to register and what are the different types of content available inside this program. So that's the landing page of the program that includes all the different details, but I'll directly jump in and register to show you what if you are registered to this program and booked your seat, what kind of content and components you'll see inside. I can see from the participants that most of you already booked and registered for this program, and some of you didn't yet. So if you would like to register and book your seats, please reach out to us. We'll share the details at the end of the presentation. So for the ones who are already registered after our webinar session today, so today we opened this program. After our session will share with you the link with the coupon code to register. Now I'm already registered, so I'll log in with a demo account. So after you log in, you'll reach your user dashboard where you can see all your details, the badges that you unlocked, and the different elements above the fold. You can watch here a video to show you how you can navigate through your user dashboard. The AI Amplify program consists of 4 main components. The first component is the online courses that you can go through, which is this section. The second component will be the live sessions. So every 2 weeks, we'll have a live session, live training session for the program registrants. You'll get access to AI tools. Every week, new AI tools will be added to this section. So currently, we're starting with 6 AI tools, but every week, we'll update it with the new AI tools. Now, my colleagues will walk you through some of these AI tools and how they work. And most importantly, you'll get access to your AI dream team. Imagine you have a team, one like a sales expert, career counselor, leadership mentor. You'll have a productivity coach. You'll have a marketing coach, a corporate security and safety coach available for you 24/7. You can click on any of these coaches, ask them your questions, and get their professional reply. Also, my colleague later on will walk you through some of these demos as well. On top of that, included in your package of this program, you'll get the possibility to create your custom AI coach. So each one of the program registrants will have the possibility to create a customizable AI coach that represents your website or your business or your personal coach, if you are a coach, for example. So this AI mentor will represent you, your business can be embedded on your website, or you can share it through a link, etc. I'll show you how the courses work. So here are the courses available in the program. I'll choose one of these, like understanding the AI ethics, for example. You click on the card of the course. At the beginning, you can see the modules, the different modules and units of the course. So for example, this course consists of 7 units. The 7th one is the post-test. In each one of the units, you'll have access to a video where you can watch or a voice like a recording of the content or the unit summary. You'll have also access to a personalized learning AI bot inside each one of these units. You can interact with this AI bot to ask them any questions related to this course. So this AI bot can answer any questions, for example, related to AI ethics and data privacy, this course that we are going through. You'll have a survey question where you should answer to move from one unit to the other. So you'll choose your answer, you'll click on submit, and then you'll move to the next unit. Also, you could dig deeper and check other resources related to the same topic. And then you click next unit to move from one unit to the other one. At the end of each course, you'll get access to the post-test. So once you finish all 6 units, you'll start with the post-test. This post-test is graded because it will grant you your certificate of completion for each one of the courses. So that's in a nutshell regarding your user dashboard. So to recap it, you'll have access to 4 main components. One of them I missed, but I will go through now. So first one is online courses. In each one of the units, you will be watching videos or hearing to recordings, and you'll be also reading some text, interacting with an AI bot, submitting your survey questions, and moving from one unit to the other. At the end of each course, you'll get your certificate. Also, you'll have access to live sessions, the AI tools, your AI dream team that's available for you 24/7 through the platform, and the human mentors that you will get access to. So whenever you are going through the courses, you'll be collecting your points. You can redeem your points with a one-on-one mentorship session with one of the human mentors in the program. So once you collect enough points, so for example, each mentor needs a 348 points, for example, you'll collect the points through your online training and book a session with one of the human mentors. It's a one-on-one mentorship session. Also, you'll get access to resources. So this one is the AI Enterprise Roadmap if you'd like to download it and have a look at it and how you could implement it in your businesses and companies. So that's in a nutshell about the AI Amplify program. At the end of the session, we'll be talking more about it. To recap as well, most of the attendees already booked their seats in this program. Some others didn't yet. If you would like to do that, we have also some running promotion because of a huge event happening now in Dubai, the GITEX event. We have a special promotion for this. And for students and unemployed, we have also some financial aids available for them. We will walk you through these different details at the end of the session and tell you how you could reach out to us. That's all from my side. I'll leave it to my colleague, Lujain, to walk you through the AI tools, and my other colleague, Ma'moon, to walk you of some examples of your dream team and how you could interact with. Lujain?
Hello, everyone. My name is Lujain, and I'll be taking you through the AI Dream Team, which is the bots that you can use throughout the platform in AI Amplify. So this will help you to enhance your workflow and all your efforts that are needed in every single day. So first, just like what Shadi mentioned in the presentation at the beginning of the webinar, it's all about boosting your productivity. So I'd like to demonstrate to you the Boost Your Productivity 10x chatbot. So if you click on that chatbot, you will be able to access that chatbot and you will start to chat. You can also try to upload a document, or either you can start recording by using the voice rather than the text. So the interaction between you and the chatbot is pretty simple, as it remembers what was the discussion between you and that specific bot. So if you want to work on anything, you can just give that idea. So for example, I'm just going to type in, I'm working on a presentation or on a product roadmap for my business. And then the chatbot would reply to me, and it's going to be a conversational, where any reply that I receive from the chatbot, I can either listen to it if I don't want to read, or I can just copy that message if I want to take notes later on. So I can say that my experience level is basic, and then it can provide me with more details on how to start with developing or working on a product roadmap. And all these points, I can copy them. I can dig more into details by asking it point by point, and how can I proceed with that? Secondly, we have the marketing chatbot. And just like Rozaba what mentioned in the beginning, like every week you're going to have access to more bots that are available, where you can filter them, where you can check what is the most used bots, or you can just check what do you need to chat with. So the marketing bot, this tool is your partner in creating compelling marketing campaigns. It understands your audience and engage them effectively, increasing your reach and impact. So as you can see that the bot will even help you and guide you on how to use this tool in anything regarding marketing. So let's say I need help with, or I need help or tips on how to get better engagement on my social media posts. So you can think about it as a companion or as a mentor for you to reach out to. You can either use the bots to get some content. So if you have any kind of post that you want to post on Instagram or Google, you can just type in the contacts and it will provide you with a suitable caption, as well as the hashtag. So for example, you can ask that bot, give me the top hashtag for a tech post related to AI. So here it asked me for more information, to be more specific, because as you know that when it comes to marketing, you need to be more specific with your questions, or what do you want to reach from your post, where you can provide it with even more details before the bot provides you with the suitable hashtags. And as you finish, you can just copy these hashtags and directly paste them in your social media campaign on Google or either Instagram or any campaign that you run through Meta. But that's not all. As part of the AI Amplify program, you'll have the opportunity to create your own custom bots, so you can tailor them to your website or team-specific needs. Plus, you can leverage the expertise of other bots within our AI Amplify program to supercharge your creations. So we can't wait for you to join the program and boost your productivity, marketing efforts, and all the other bots or tools that you might use from this program. And we can't wait to see the remarkable bots that you'll create after that. For now, I'm going to introduce Ma'moon to take you through the AI tools in the platform.
Thank you, Lujan. Let me start off by sharing my screen. All right, so can you guys see the screen?
Yes, Mamoun, we're seeing your screen. Before you start
All
with
right.
the AI tools, it would be great also if you can share with us the chat now pop-up. So if you're part of the AI Amplify program and we are creating for you an AI chatbot customized for your business, that's how you could also embed it on your website. So for example, this is an AI bot to assist you with any question related to AI. It can be a pop-up on your website or on your different landing pages, and or it could be embedded similar to what my colleague Lujain showed you in the previous your AI Dream team examples. So that's how you can make use of your custom AI bot on your website, or embedded on your website, or as a chat pop-up. Sorry, Ma'moon, yeah, go ahead.
All right, guys, we're super excited to showcase you guys the AI tools that we developed I'll start off by demoing an AI marketing plan it's a tool that through which you can create your business marketing materials. So to start with the tool, you'll have to input your email and along with other details. So let's start off by putting in the details. Let's just say I'm working on AI Amplify, and it's a course. So first off, it's gonna create a pitch for me, and then it's gonna give me multiple options that I can choose from. I can regenerate as well. I can edit the answers how I want. And when I'm like satisfied with the pitch, I can just select it and click on next. And then after that, it's gonna generate for me descriptions that I can use for the. So each and everything that you use in this tool is built on the previous step. So the descriptions and the call for action are all based on top of your offering page. So each and every step is built on top of the previous step. So now it's gonna generate for me a call for action that I can use on my marketing material. And this is where the fun begins. Like now it's gonna give me the marketing materials for basically for my social media accounts, to be used on LinkedIn, Google, Facebook, Instagram. Just give it a second. It's gonna just do its magic. There you go. Now you get access. Now it's generating customized Google ads, social media posts, marketing emails, and the video scripts that you can use in your voiceovers. As you can see, it's all simultaneously. So it's generating it in real time, and then it streams it out to the user. Then after that, you'll click on next. Then it'll generate a sample image for the marketing. And then after that, you can click on export and it'll give you a PDF with all the details that you selected all throughout these steps. And then you have an option to download that PDF. And you can start over as well. So this is one of the tools that you will get access to when you'll sign up for the AI Amplify course. And the other tool that I want to demo to you guys is AI Business Guide. Through this tool, you will be able to generate business idea, the marketing strategy, and the funding requirement for your business idea. Let's start off. I'll say my field is technology and it's generating a bit of revenue. And it's an AI-based restaurant menu. And I click on next. It's gonna generate a value proposition for it. And the same flow, like it's a simple tool and it's built on top of the previous step that you select. While this is being generated, I would like to ask you guys like what you guys can also suggest us the criteria that we can customize this tool for your communities. And then you select your go-to marketing. Sometimes it hallucinates, but you can regenerate and get the proper funding content.
So also as part of the AI Amplify program, you'll get the opportunity to suggest also for us some of the AI tools similar to this tool. If you're having like if you're looking to a special outcome like in terms of product development or in any other terms, you can suggest for us some AI tools that we can create and add to the AI Amplify program. as long as it's useful for all the community. So it will not be similar to the AI bots, because the AI bots will be purely customized and shared only with each one of the participants. But these AI tools should be useful for all the community joining the program.
While this is being generated, you can click on export and you'll get the PDF on your email. And that's all. Like, if you get if you sign up for the AI Amplify course, you'll get access to these set of tools, which will be updated per week, and we'll keep on adding new tools for you to try, for you to increase your workflow. All right, that's it from my end. I'll give it back to Rosabat. Thank you.
Thank you, Ma'moon. Let me share my screen again. Okay, so we'll do one more poll before we wrap up the session and go to the Q&A.
Hello again. It's time for another poll. So please answer the poll that has just been opened.
That's great. I can see that no one is not interested. Everyone is interested to learn more about AI and start your upskilling journey. Some of you, like 30% interested, but not right now. So also that's understandable. And many of you are very interested. So we close the poll. So let's open it up for the Q&A. If you have any questions, please raise your hand and we'll unmute your mics and you can freely speak. And if you want to ask your questions on the chat also, that would be acceptable. Have Salam.
Thank you everyone for
Hello,
this.
Salam.
Hi, man. Thank you so much for this fruitful session. Got very interested about the AI bot assistant that you showed us on the website, that lived on the website. And yeah, we might have some business opportunities to work together in the future to see how we can implement this for some of our clients. We do have a consultancy agency that is based in Dubai and work with multinational brands and local brands here in the region. So my question was, can this bot as well live on other channels other than the website itself? Can it be a WhatsApp bot, for example?
I'll leave this to the tech guys. I know it can be embedded in apps, mobile apps. It can be embedded in on any website pages, pop-ups. But on WhatsApp, I'm not sure. Techies?
Yes, so basically, hello Salam, it's Lujane. That's actually a good question. So currently the bot, it can be embedded in any website or in any application as an embed. And there is an API with WhatsApp that we can tap to in order, if in case anyone requested that. So we can have that getting checked in case it's needed.
Amazing.
But thanks for your question.
Amazing, Lujane, thank you. And final question for me, please. What type of GPT is running in the background?
So we use so many different things regarding the way that we integrate with OpenAI completions or or the chat, we do have something that runs on a private model or private language model, but at the same time for ChatGPT, we use ChatGPT 3.5, but at the same time, we do have the open source LLMs that we can tap into.
All right, thank you so much.
So Salam, just to add to that, your questions are interesting, and you could, if you follow the AI roadmap, we only worked on or discussed step 1 in that roadmap, and step 2 and 3 are actually the bot and the tools that you saw. So we didn't cover a bit of those, but as you develop in the roadmap, that's where you get to something what we're calling hybrid AI, where you tap into, especially when it comes to, if you're working with enterprises, there are confidential information that shouldn't be sent to ChatGPT. And in those cases, you'd have a combination of a local open source AI model that's hosted locally to send and synthesize the confidential information and store locally. And you'll only send to ChatGPT if needed the specific things in terms of formatting, etc., which is, it's the best so far. But the good thing is that also, as Lujane responded earlier, all of our platform is based on what we call API architecture. So we have designed it in a way where you can change the different models that you're tapping into. You could change the different interfaces, like your question about WhatsApp, etc. Because it's all API based. And what we have is the orchestration happening at potential side, and the local database of user data, etc., is happening at our side that could be hosted on the client side. But everything else is sort of all connected through APIs.
Amazing. Thank you so much for bringing up the point about the privacy of any content that being fed into these large model languages. I just wanted to make sure that we are aligning on one point. So 3.5 is faster, correct, but it's less smart than if you compare it with the 4. We can connect later offline and discuss maybe having another session one-on-one, so we can talk next steps if possible.
Yeah, so there's no limitation, Salam, for connecting with the 4. It's just a matter of if a client chooses that, we can do it. So you basically, this is part of our skilling program as well, this AI Amplify program, because each model has its advantages and disadvantages. So the 4 would be used for really sophisticated kind of formatting or very large uploads of things that it needs to synthesize. 3.5 can do a lot of stuff in a very cost-effective way. So for these bots, for example, where you could create hundreds of bots for your organization, they don't need to all top-notch kind of bots in the sense of using ChatGPT 4. That would be probably expensive. But if you use the 3.5, it could cover 90% of your needs. So it will need to be assessed, according to those kind of dynamics.
Amazing. Thank you so much again.
I see Ahmed's asking a question about the 6-step roadmap. So Ahmed, we covered this in previous sessions, and we'll cover it in future ones as well. And also the whole AI Amplify program is designed around how to get yourself and your organization through this 6-step process. Because even Salam's questions about, when you go into the details, some companies say, oh, I want everything to be done locally, etc. But we wouldn't advise that to be step 1, because that is something that requires a lot of investments in terms of infrastructure if you want to host things locally. And it will require people to get used to interacting with the model. It will require business cases to be better thought of. So that's why we created the 6-step process to slowly and safely get an organization into AI. And while you're doing that slowly and safely, you're still getting the most value for your investment of time and money from the beginning towards the end. So all of these solutions, like even these bots or the tools that we're talking about, and even this whole AI Amplify program that Rawzaba told you about, it's a negligible amount of investment to get access to all these tools, and it will increase the productivity. But that's the kind of thing we're trying to achieve Because as you get more and more, going back to my initial presentation, as you get more and more used to using AI and you adapt to its use, that's where you can start to think about the next steps, and you'll slowly be going up the value chain of the roadmap. But from our side, over the past year, we've created solutions for these 6 steps so that it's not just theoretical work, or it's not just suggesting something that's theoretical. Each one of these steps, we've got solutions running and implemented so that you could really, we know that it works, and we know that it could be companies could be onboarded into this journey quite easily. So Bushra's asking if we have feedback on people on the platform and on the tools. The feedback has been amazing, honestly. I'll tell you very honestly what's the challenge these days. The challenge now is that people are so overwhelmed. This is why we go back to this topic, that they're not having the time or putting the effort to even try different things. But once they try, and especially since you have now ChatGPT, got into everyone's using it, hopefully, because everyone should be using it. But then when you see these other tools, like you've seen in this example that we've done, which are much more specialized in what they're achieving. Even when you saw Lojane talking to the bot, it was asking them questions. That's how we designed these bots, not to just spit out an answer, but to actually understand your specific needs, to give you the best answer for your specific needs. Similarly with the tools, as Ma'moon was taking you through that journey, you saw the business process in the tool also guides you to get the most out of the tool, and the AI supports your own process. And those are very important, going back to what in my presentation was talking about augmented intelligence versus artificial intelligence. We want the user to be in control of the discussion or the process. And that's how we use these tools. So the feedback for, anyone using the tools has been really amazing because of the time and effort that it saves them to achieve what they want to achieve.
Any other questions? Feel free to raise your hand and we'll unmute your mic if needed. Great. We'll wrap it up then. So here's the AI Amplify program. Today is the open date of this program. If you'd like to join, please reach out to us on the email mentioned on the screen in front of you. We have special promotion running in parallel with the Expo event happening in Dubai, and we have special financial aid for students and unemployed. This financial aid is actually covered by sponsors of the program, companies sponsoring this program as part of their CSR. Thank you everyone for joining, and we hope to see you in the next sessions and hopefully with us in the AI Amplify program. Goodbye everyone.